Have you ever wondered why your sleep feels so different as you age? Maybe you toss and turn at night, only to crave a nap by midday. Could these daytime naps be quietly harming your health? I'm Ellen, and today I want to share a story that might change how you think about sleep. A story about rest, renewal, and rediscovery. For many people over 60, excessive daytime sleeping isn't just a sign of poor nighttime rest. It can disrupt your body's internal clock, weaken your heart, and even impact your memory and mental sharpness. Sleep plays a vital role in maintaining both physical and mental health, especially as we age. Yet for many older adults, achieving a restful night's sleep becomes increasingly difficult due to changes in lifestyle, health conditions, or even long-standing habits. This often leads to a cycle of fatigue and napping that can be hard to break. But here's the good news. With the right adjustments, it's absolutely possible to reclaim your nights, reduce the need for daytime naps, and boost your overall well-being. Let me tell you about Clara, a 67-year-old woman from a quiet lakeside town in Canada. Clara's always been the heart of her community, tending her garden by the water's edge and sharing stories with neighbors over tea. Her days are filled with gentle routines, morning walks along the lake path, baking bread and knitting by the window as loons call in the distance. But Clara had a habit of long daytime naps, thinking they were just a way to recharge after restless nights. Over time, she noticed her energy fading, her steps growing heavier. During a visit to her doctor, she learned her blood pressure was climbing, a sign her naps were doing more harm than good, especially to her heart. You see, when we nap excessively during the day, it disrupts our body's natural sleep-wake cycle, also known as the circadian rhythm. This rhythm acts like an internal clock, helping our body know when to rest and when to stay alert. When we sleep too much during the day, it confuses this clock, leading to irregularities in how our heart functions. Studies have shown that excessive daytime napping is linked to higher risks of hypertension, high blood pressure, irregular heart rhythms, and even heart disease. For older adults like us, this can be especially concerning since our heart health naturally becomes more fragile with age. Another important point is that long naps often mean we're not getting the deep, restorative sleep we need at night. And guess what? It's during that deep sleep at night when our heart gets its much-needed rest. Without it, our heart is forced to work overtime, increasing the risk of cardiovascular issues over time. Think of your heart like a car engine. If it runs constantly without a proper brake, it's bound to wear out faster. So what can we do about it? First, it's important to recognize that short naps aren't necessarily bad. In fact, a quick 15 to 20-minute nap can help recharge your energy without throwing off your body's rhythm. The key is moderation. If you find yourself napping for hours every afternoon, it's time to rethink your habits. Simple changes like staying active during the day or avoiding heavy meals can help reduce the urge to nap excessively. Clara made these changes, and over time she started feeling better. Her energy improved, her blood pressure stabilized, and she began sleeping more soundly at night. It wasn't an overnight fix, but small, consistent adjustments made all the difference for her, and they can for you too. Now let's talk about how daytime napping doesn't just affect your heart. It can also impact your memory and brain function. Have you ever felt foggy-headed after a long daytime nap, or noticed your memory isn't as sharp as it used to be? While it's normal for memory and focus to change slightly with age, too much daytime sleeping can actually make these challenges worse. When we nap excessively during the day, it disrupts our body's natural sleep cycle, or what scientists call the circadian rhythm. This rhythm is like your body's internal clock, guiding when you should feel awake and when it's time to rest. When it's thrown off balance, it can take a toll on your brain. One of the most important stages of sleep happens at night, deep sleep. This is the time when your brain works like a cleaning crew, clearing out toxins, organizing memories, and repairing itself from the day's activities. If you're napping too much during the day, you may not get enough deep sleep at night, leaving your brain without the time it needs to recharge. Over time, this can lead to forgetfulness, difficulty concentrating, and even increase the risk of more serious conditions like dementia or Alzheimer's disease. Let's think about it this way. Your brain is like a library. During the day, you're constantly adding new books, memories, thoughts, and experiences to the shelves. But at night, your brain needs time to sort, organize, and file those books away in the right places. If you don't give it enough time to do this because you're napping during the day and struggling to sleep at night, the library gets cluttered. It becomes harder to find the information you need, and over time, the system starts to break down. So how can you protect your brain and keep your memory sharp? Start by limiting your naps to short power naps of 15 to 30 minutes, preferably early in the afternoon. This gives your body a little boost without interfering with your nighttime sleep. Also, try to stay mentally active during the day. Read a book, do a puzzle, or even learn something new. These activities keep your brain engaged and reduce the urge to nap out of boredom. By breaking the cycle of excessive daytime sleeping, you're giving your brain the chance to rest and restore itself properly at night. And when your brain is happy, you'll notice it's easier to stay focused, remember names, and enjoy the little moments in life. Why do older adults tend to nap during the day? If you've ever felt that pull to doze off in the afternoon, you are not alone. This is something many people over 60 experience. While an occasional nap can be refreshing, frequent daytime sleeping often stems from deeper issues. Understanding why this happens is the first step to breaking the cycle and improving your overall sleep quality. One common reason is poor nighttime sleep. As we age, our bodies produce less melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate sleep, which can make it harder to fall asleep or stay asleep at night. When you wake up feeling tired, it's natural to try to catch up by napping during the day. Unfortunately, this often creates a vicious cycle where daytime naps make it even harder to sleep at night. Another factor is reduced physical activity. Many older adults are less active than they used to be, whether due to retirement, health issues, or simply a change in lifestyle. Without enough movement during the day, your body doesn't burn off as much energy, which can leave you feeling restless at night and drowsy during the day. Think about it. When was the last time you had a day filled with activity that left you feeling pleasantly tired by bedtime? Chronic health conditions and medications also play a big role. Pain from arthritis, breathing difficulties, or conditions like sleep apnea can disrupt nighttime sleep, leaving you exhausted during the day. On top of that, certain medications, such as those for high blood pressure or depression, may cause drowsiness, making it harder to stay awake and alert throughout the day. Finally, loneliness or boredom can be a surprising but significant reason for daytime napping. Without a busy schedule or regular social interactions, it's easy to feel unmotivated and turn to naps as a way to pass the time. For example, if you find yourself sitting in a quiet house with little to do, a nap might seem like the easiest way to fill the hours. The good news is that once you identify the reasons behind your daytime naps, you can start to make small changes that lead to big improvements in your sleep patterns. Changing your sleep habits might seem daunting, but with a few simple adjustments, you can create a routine that supports better health and helps you feel more energized throughout the day. Limit daytime naps. It's tempting to take a long nap when you feel tired, but doing so can make it harder to fall asleep at night. If you must nap, keep it short, around 15 to 30 minutes, and schedule it earlier in the afternoon. For example, instead of dozing off after dinner, which can disrupt your nighttime sleep, aim for a quick rest right after lunch. This way you'll feel refreshed without throwing off your body's natural rhythm. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule. Your body thrives on routine, and one of the best things you can do is go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This consistency helps regulate your internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up feeling rested. If you're used to staying up late or sleeping in, start by adjusting your schedule in small increments, like going to bed 15 minutes earlier each night until you reach your desired bedtime. Stay active during the day. Engaging in physical activity is one of the most effective ways to improve your sleep. A brisk walk in the morning, yoga, or even light gardening can help tire your body naturally and make you feel ready for bed at night. Plus, staying active keeps your mind engaged, reducing the likelihood of feeling drowsy during the day. If mobility is an issue, try seated exercises or stretches that are gentle on your joints but still get your blood flowing. Create a calming evening routine. Your body needs time to wind down before bed, so establish a relaxing routine to signal that it's time to sleep. This could include reading a book, listening to soothing music, or practicing deep breathing exercises. Avoid stimulating activities like watching TV or scrolling on your phone, as the blue light from screens can interfere with your body's production of melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep. Watch what you eat and drink. What you consume in the hours leading up to bedtime can greatly affect your sleep quality. Avoid heavy meals, caffeine, and sugary snacks in the evening, as they can keep you awake or make it harder to stay asleep. Instead, opt for a light snack like a small bowl of oatmeal or a banana, which can help promote relaxation and better sleep. And don't forget to stay hydrated throughout the day, but limit fluids in the evening to avoid waking up frequently during the night. By making these small but meaningful changes, you'll gradually notice improvements in your sleep quality and overall energy levels. Getting a good night's sleep doesn't have to feel like an impossible dream. Create a cozy sleep environment. Think of your bedroom as your personal retreat, a place designed for rest and relaxation. Start by making sure your bed is comfortable, with supportive pillows and a mattress that suits your needs. Keep the room dark by using blackout curtains or an eye mask, and maintain a cool temperature, as most people sleep better in a slightly cooler environment. If outside noises bother you, try a white noise machine or a fan to create a calming background sound. Unwind before bedtime. It's hard to fall asleep when your mind is racing or your body is tense. About an hour before bed, step away from the TV, phone, or computer. Those screens emit blue light that can trick your brain into thinking it's still daytime. Instead, focus on calming activities like reading a book, listening to soft music, or doing gentle stretches. Many older adults find that practicing mindfulness or deep breathing exercises before bed helps them let go of the day's worries and ease into sleep. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule. Over time, this trains your body to feel sleepy at the right time each night and more alert during the day. Watch what you eat and drink. Avoid heavy meals, caffeine, or alcohol in the hours leading up to bedtime, as these can interfere with your ability to fall and stay asleep. Instead, opt for a light snack if you're hungry. Something like a banana, a handful of nuts, or a warm glass of milk can actually help you feel sleepy. Get moving during the day. Regular physical activity, like walking, gardening, or yoga, not only keeps your body healthy, but also helps you feel more tired and ready for bed when nighttime comes. Just make sure to finish any vigorous exercise at least a few hours before bedtime, so it doesn't leave you too energized to sleep. Seek support if needed. If you've tried these tips and still find it hard to sleep, don't hesitate to talk to your doctor. Sleep problems can sometimes be linked to underlying health conditions, medications, or other factors that need attention. Picture yourself waking up feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to take on the day. Imagine staying alert and focused through the afternoon without sluggishness creeping in. And as night falls, you slip into bed, drifting off easily into deep, restorative sleep. By reducing excessive daytime naps, you can unlock health benefits that brighten every day. First, breaking the daytime napping habit can significantly improve your heart health. When you stick to a consistent sleep schedule and prioritize quality nighttime sleep, your body's natural rhythms stay in sync. This helps regulate your blood pressure, reduce stress on your heart, and lower the risk of heart-related issues like high blood pressure or even heart attacks. Another benefit is the positive impact on your memory and mental clarity. When you stop relying on daytime naps and focus on better sleep at night, your brain has more time to go through the deep sleep cycles it needs to process information and store memories. You'll also notice a significant increase in your energy levels and mood. Without daytime naps disrupting your cycle, you'll feel more awake and alert, with energy for gardening, walks, or time with loved ones. Better sleep often lifts your mood, helping you feel more positive and less irritable. And let's not forget the overall improvement in your quality of life. When you're well rested, everything feels easier and more enjoyable. Sleep is more than rest. It's the quiet gift you give your heart, mind, and soul each night. By choosing better nights, you're choosing brighter days filled with energy and joy. Take that first step today and let rest lead you to a life well lived. Thank you for spending time with me today. If Clara's story or these tips resonated with you, please share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your experiences. If you enjoyed this, give a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to catch our next video. Your support means the world. See you soon.